So loud. What'd you say, sir?
Is the whole thing or just- Nope.
That's homework. We want the white packet. It should look like this on the lesson we're on. Area triangles. Found it? Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, so-
Oh my. Okay, we're starting off with a little bit of a review, which is good. Find the area of the rectangle. Do you guys remember how to find area of a rectangle?
Bottom times the other one.
Yes, base times height. What is our base in this case? 15, and our height is?
7.
That's it. And now we multiply. 15 times 7 gives us, that's it. And then we do have our unit, so inches squared. Perfect. Then it says, draw in the diagonal and find the area of the two right triangles. So let's draw in that diagonal. So that's one. We have a blue triangle here and then a
Swamp.
green one. So what do you suppose the area of both of those triangles would be?
Half of 105.
Well, right. Does this make up half and this makes up the other half? It's a good one, yep. So what is half of 105?
That's
It will be a decimal, that's okay.
52.5.
Bingo, 52.5 inches squared. So really what we just did there is we figured out the formula for the area of a triangle. We're still gonna take our base times height, but in the end we have to what? Divide it by 2. So that's our formula for today. Our base times height, and we have to do that divided by 2. Area of a triangle. So you can write it a few different ways. Base times height divided by 2. Or you could write it like a fraction, half base times height. Or if there's any decimal people out there, 0.5 base times height. Whatever way you like, it all means the same thing. All means the very same thing. Now the only tricky thing sometimes with triangles is our height can be in different spots. So the thing you want to always look for is the right angle. So if you have like a right triangle, your 2 sides would be your base and height. But again, look for that right angle. If it's an acute triangle, your height's on the inside. But again, we're just looking for that right angle. And the weirdest one is if it's an obtuse triangle. Do you see that's on the outside? But again, look for that right angle and you'll know what to use. So let's actually try find the area of some triangles. So on this first example, what is our base and height?
10 times 6.
10 times 6. Yep, our base is 10, our height is 6. And then we'll divide it by 2. So what is 10 times 6?
60.
60. Divided by 2. Done. 30 centimeters squared. Is that okay? Okay. Our next one here, what is our base?
8.
8. Our height would be 5 all over 2. 8 times 5 gives us 40. 40 divided by 2. Bingo. 20 feet squared. I'm going to move this down here because I ran out of room.
No.
What is our base on this last one?
15.
15. Our height is 16. What What's 15 times 16?
240.
That's it. Divide out.
120.
Woo! Killing it, folks. It's pretty straightforward. I'm just finding the area, right? Not so bad. Okay. Let's flip it over the page and then we're gonna work backwards to find either the missing height or base. Boxes, yes. So I'm gonna start by just writing our formula down so we can see what we're plugging into. Okay, so on this first one, it says find the height of the triangle given that the area is 39. So we're gonna plug in 39 for our A because we know it has to equal 39. And then can we tell what is our base of that triangle over there? 13. And we're looking for H. So now we just kind of have to simplify a bit. Well, what's half of 13? It is a decimal, that's okay.
6.5.
Yeah, 6.5. So now we can write this as 39 equals 6.5 H. And now I know you guys know how to solve that. How do you get H alone? Divide. Yeah.
It's 6.
6, dear? All right. So our height we just found is 6. That's it. Let's try another one. Area equals base times height divided by 2. So if we read here, our triangle has an area of 84 square inches. So let's plug that in for A. And a height of 14. And we're looking for our base, so we'll have B times 14 all over 2. Okay, what's our first step? Remember? For simplifying?
Do we find half of 14?
Yeah, take half of 14. So we get rid of that fraction.
Is that 7?
Sure is. So now we have 84 equals 7B. Divide by 7. What do we get, Hayden?
12.
12. Our base is now 12. Oops, I didn't do that. Did we all get that down? Okay, probably the hardest part of today is a problem like this when they throw a bunch of numbers at you and you have to figure out what's your base and what's your height. So remember I said look for that right angle. So we're focusing over here, but we only want the area of this shaded blue triangle. Okay, so kind of pretend that that white one's there, I suppose. So if we just focus on this blue triangle, what would your base be?
9.
It's right here, right? From here to here is only 9, and that's all we care about. So our base is 9. So our base is 9, and how tall is that triangle?
5.
5. So that 3 there is just there to throw you off. To kind of cross it off. We don't care about that. And now it's the same old thing we've been doing. 9 times 5 is 45 divided by 2. I was waiting for you to say decimal harder. Decimals.
22.
Yeah, 42 point, nope, I said 42. Yeah, 22.5 feet squared. Super. On the home stretch here now. Our last one. We have a rectangle and a triangle. So we gotta find the area both and add them together. Which one do you guys wanna find first, the rectangle or the triangle?
Triangle.
Triangle, alright. So the area of the triangle, here it is. What's the base length of that triangle?
7.
7, and our height is?
4.
Bingo. So 7 times 4 over 2. What's 7 times 4? 28. Divided by 2 is 14. Yeah, that's it. Then if we focus on our square, our rectangle, it's not a square. What is our base and height of this rectangle? 7 and 4. 7 times 4, we already said was 28. Now we can add them up.
22.
That is correct. I guess meters squared. Pretty easy? You okay? Okay. Your worksheet will take you no time at all. Just plug and chug into your calculator, this purple one. Absolutely, dear. This purple one. I'll do the first 3 with you just because it's kind of weird. Oh, they're quick. It's all calculator work.
The chapter?
Nope, I think it's before that one. It's closer to the front. There you go. Sketch in the height of the triangle, then label the base and height. Remember, we're gonna make that right angle. So since this is an acute triangle, it's gonna come down through the middle. And then you can draw on that right angle. And then this bottom guy would be your base, and that would be your height. On number 2, we already have our right angle, which is nice. Now we can just label base, height, and then 3 is a 2, so it's gonna fall on the outside over here. Draw in your little right angle. Then you'll have your base and your height. Okay, I'm gonna let you loose. Wave me over if you need me.